What's up, folks? Welcome to Paris, Tennessee. Well, Buchanan, Tennessee, close to Paris, but we're on Kentucky Lake. We are practicing solo for the 4th BFL in the LBL division. Decided to take the Phoenix out and make a go of this myself. I'm gonna have to get used to this. If I'm ever gonna move up to the boater side, the front end of the boat, I'm gonna have to get out here and practice by myself, make that drive and put in the work. So that's what we're doing today. Don't have a lot of time. Got a late start, had to do some editing in the morning, and it is what it is. But thanks to Austin at ACS Marine, I had a little bit of problems getting gas in my boat. Had a little bit of a vapor lock, which is a known thing for the very beginning of the Phoenix life. So we got that thing worked out, and I got a windshield. Several people asked me about my windshield, or the lack of my windshield on my walkthrough video. Well, I didn't have a windshield. I thought I did, I didn't. But when I went by there today, he said, hey, I think I got your windshield. So anyway, we popped that on. Looks good, keeps the bugs from smacking into my Lowrance. And it is hot. It's like 91 degrees. There's a slight breeze. It's pretty humid. Summer pool, I don't know what the water temps are gonna be, but we're gonna get out there and try to figure some stuff out on our own. So here we go. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's see if we can catch a fish. Hey, caught me one. There it is. First Kentucky Lake fish out of the new boat. And it was a giant. I don't know what we got, but it's a big one. Yeah. It's largemouth. Come here. Yeah, that's a good largemouth. There we go. How about that, man? Our first good one. The old spanky head with a Cinco. Color's called Beautiful. Man, it's been tough out here, guys. You know, that's a good solid fish. I spent a lot of time looking out deep, playing around too much. I should have kept idling, but after a while I wanted to fish because it took me almost 6 hours to get to the water with just all the things that I had going on. So we idled for quite a bit, looked around, tried several different things, and never really got anything out deep. We're gonna do more of that tomorrow. And so just the last part of the day, I decided I'm gonna, I don't know, come fish some of these bluffs with a shaky head. Call that one nice fish, just missed another nice fish. And we're gonna do this until we run out of daylight. But man, it's been a nice day out here. You know, it's beautiful. Just being out here by yourself. Water temp's like 90 degrees. There's not really pulling any current. And it was hot. My camera shut off several times because of the heat. And just no breeze. But water's typical Kentucky Lake color. But we don't have much time to fish. I'm gonna retie. Kind of roughed up my little 10-pound test. And we're gonna throw this little 5-inch Cinco around a little bit more and see if we can snatch up another one before it gets dark. Got a bit on the way up. Another keeper. I was reeling that sucker up off the bottom. I felt something go tap, so I just slacked it. That's a skinny keeper, but a keeper nonetheless. Got that Cinco. A little jig head. Well, it's working. Another one. Got him. Another keeper. All largemouth. Okay. Looks like they're starting to bite, folks. What do you think? Huh. Good morning, folks. Same spot, different day. Just getting to the lake. It's about 7 o'clock. Had a good breakfast right up the street there. Actually ran into Ed Getty's. Hadn't seen him since, I don't know, I guess a super tournament or something. Can't remember when the last time I saw him. No, the regional. It's been a while. But anyway, we sat down and talked for a while. So a little bit late getting here, but wouldn't change that for anything. Man, the sun's already out. It's already hot. It's going to be one of those days. Bite's been kind of tough from what I'm hearing, but it depends on who you talk to. Today we are going to run and look at all kinds of stuff. So I'm ready to dump this boat in the water and see if we can figure something out. You know, yesterday was pretty tough, but we did manage to catch 3 keepers right there towards the end of the day. Kind of salvaged the day, but I did a lot of looking. Today I'm going to do the same thing. So here we go. Chatterbait. There we go. And there we go. Keeper number 1. Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Any luck?
I caught one. I'm just getting started though. Taking advantage of the shade.
There's a piece of a log about where you hit. Probably 8 or 9 foot long.
Okay. Appreciate it. I'm pretty good at catching logs. Fish. There we go. A little largemouth. All right, folks. We starting out around these docks early, just throwing a chatterbait. You know, I caught one keeper. That was a little bit short, but we're just running this bay. A lot of bait around these docks. That was just a little brush pile out there off this point, and we're just gonna cover a little bit of water while the sun's still low in the sky, and then transition from there, maybe go out and check some deep stuff, and I don't know, might stay around these docks. It's fun. Chatterbait fish. Still ain't caught a smallmouth. There you go. That one had it. Neck of rig. Got it. That's a better one. That's a better one. Oh yeah. That's fine. Oh yeah, on the Nico rig. 5-6 pounder. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's so big there. Come here. There we go. How about that? How about that, guys? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. That's a fatty. There we go, folks. Look at that. That old Big Bite Baits Nico worm, Drew Gill's worm. Solid fish. Let's let her go. Get on out of here. All right. Come on, baby. Yeah, should be all right. That was fun. Well, the old wacky rig seems to be the deal, or Nico rig. There you go, little minnow. You ate it too. Jesus. Smallmouth up there. All right, midday report, man. It is hot out here. It's got to be in the 90s. Water temp is 90.5 degrees. I mean, I've saw 91. It's a scorcher. This is a river. It's 90 degrees. They're pulling zero current. I mean, they're pulling like 20,000, 30,000, next to nothing. And this ski boat is running across 5 foot of water. There. Running across that right there. You know, the good thing about not having a depth finder is you don't know how deep it is. You just send it. So good for them. But yeah, it's tough. We've looked around out deep and I haven't really found, I mean, you know, it takes a long time to find a school of fish unless you just get lucky. We spent a little bit of time out there idling around, just looking at some ledges and stuff. I'm fishing some of these bars now in the front of these bays, and we're kind of looking at that stuff. I'm going to give this another 30 minutes, and then I'm going to head back down towards Paris and kind of tinker around there for a couple hours. But I mean, we had a decent day. We've caught must have caught like 4 keepers, maybe something like that. Caught that really big one. That one this morning was over 6. That was a monster. And then the rest have just been, you know, just keepers, nothing special. Seeing there's a lot of carp in this lake, folks. I hate to say it, but there's still plenty of carp in this lake. Bait everywhere. Unbelievable amount of bait. So the fishery is healthy, and there's a lot of fish swimming around. Just getting on the bites a little bit difficult. We're having fun. It's nice being out here in the boat. I love it. It is so nice to just be able to run wherever you want and get over 20 miles an hour. That John boat runs like 20. So that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We've had her up to like 65. I think, yeah, about 65 is what we got her up to. And she walks a little bit. I don't have any weight in it. So, you know, we'll play around with that 65 until I get really ballsy, and I'll open her all the way up and see what she's got. But 65, I still had some trim for sure. I don't know. They say 70, so it'd be pretty close. But I've been putting around going 50. 50's comfortable. Had a little bit of rain a while ago. We got some wind, but man, it is hot. So let's see if we can catch a fish. I don't know. Cinco. There he is. They're out here on this point. Okay. Cinco's the deal. A Cinco and a little jig head, so we're definitely gonna be throwing that tomorrow. I mean, that's a small keeper, but got to start somewhere. And I've been getting some bites. I mean, there's a lot of dead water. I mean, I just pulled up on this one point right here. It's got a little ledge off the side of it, just a channel drop. I had like 3 or 4 bites just on that one point, but I went down the whole bank, which I really didn't want to do. I went down kind of fast. No bites. So they're in specific places. Well, point, that's predictable. Got another point right ahead. And I was just getting ready to put the trolling motor on high and go over to that other point, and that fish snatched it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run some of these little secondary points, see if we can get a few bites. Largemouth. There he is. Got a little one. Got the little swim bait going. He ate it. On them now, folks. We are on them. Yeah, got him. Skipped it right up under the dash stall, and we caught us one. Man, if you can make a good catch, you can get bit. Another one. on this worm. Little ones, but catching them. Well, you catching them? Thunder in the background. Thunder. See if there's another one back there. Yep. 3 in a row. There went my damn worm. At least I got my O-rings. But I can get 4 out of there. Got him. There's 4 underneath that same stall. Swim bait, get it done. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. I'm catching these little fish off of the docks with a swim bait. Same deal. I got one dock over there where I caught like, I don't know, I caught 4 back to back on a Nico rig, and I started throwing a little swim bait. I caught a couple more, and then I just moved down to the next dock. But I'm getting ready to put it on the trailer. Where you at?
I'm at the hotel.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. Well, let me run back. Let me run back and put this boat on the trailer, and then I'll be there because I got about an hour drive. So.
Yeah, no rush, no rush.
Get that worm back. That's a good one. Largemouth. All right. How about that? Didn't see it, but boom. It's gonna wrap it up, man. This was kind of the best thing, that Big Bite Baits Nico Rama, the little Drewgill worm, just Nico style. It's another good 3-pounder or so. Maybe a little more, maybe 3.5 probably. But Nico rig, just skipping it around these docks. There's a lot of bait around these docks. And if you can find the bait, you can find the fish. That is fun, man. Had a good practice. You know, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to jump in the back of somebody else's boat, and I don't know what they're gonna do, but this is what I'd be doing. I'd definitely be throwing the old wacky rig. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you have not, and a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. We're gonna wrap this thing up. I gotta get back to the house and meet Joe, but tournament video coming next. Need a good day. I've been donating all year long. Until next time.